What's up guys, Shway here, and just a quick thing before the video starts. This video is extremely long, and if you guys go under the description, I should have all of the timestamps for all of the different things that I do. That includes syncing, audio effects, just some main effects, black bars. I basically cover a lot of the main stuff, and that's why it's longer. I even tried to trim it down as much as I could. I also have the final render at the end of the video. But yeah, so go down to the description. I should have all the timestamps down there. If you guys want to, if you just go down there in the description, if you're just looking for a specific thing that I cover in this video, everything should be there. I don't have like the specific effects listed because I don't want to like go through and cut the video and all this stuff that much. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. I know a lot of people wanted this, so peace. Hey, what's up guys? Schweit here, and today I'm coming at you with, I guess a kind of requested video. Today we're going to be doing the tutorial on editing. So, yeah, I guess let's just jump in it. So first off, we gotta get all of our stuff in here. So I'm actually gonna mute the audio. You just want to find the points of like syncing and stuff. So just find the beat. That's right. Okay, so now that we've got kind of everything synced a little bit, there's two. Usually, what I like to do is sync before I do the effects, and syncing really isn't that bad. So all you gotta do. There's two ways of syncing, okay? There's like, okay, so first off, right there is where it takes a shot. Split the clip. You can just kind of, what I usually do is I split once it hits the kill cam, so that you kind of, like, it really doesn't matter because it's kind of longer, but like maybe like right around there. So you kind of got like this little thing here, and then I maybe split a little after. It's kind of like once it gets the reload off. So then this I usually delete it, but I'll just leave it there for now. There's two ways you can sync the clips, and I recommend the first way if you're newer to editing, because it's like it's so fast. Or if you're making like a tiny highlight montage, that's not like you're not going overboard on color correction. It's not gonna be like this huge montage, just a little bit, just clips, but you want to sync them a little bit. What you can do is hold control, and then you can like move the clips like that, so it makes them go faster and slower, and you basically just do that between all of the beats and stuff. Actually, between basically all of the beats where it's like where you want the shots to hit and stuff. I even use that sometimes, but then you can go into velocity syncing, which is it's actually like probably a lot harder. And velocity syncing, it looks like 10 times more clean, and it takes a little bit longer, but it's definitely worth it. So that's probably what I'm gonna do here. So first off, because this beat is kind of more of a lot like velocity syncing, so we just need to find kind of another beat where we want the second shot to hit. So what we're gonna do is I actually want it to do like velocity during these different beats. So all you do is you make 3 points, move one up like that, and then click slow fade, fast fade. And you just go and do that with all of these little beats, and what it does is it just kind of looks a little cleaner. So slow fade, fast fade, right here. Do the same thing. Actually, no. Because that's where we want it to hit. So since that's where we want it to hit, all we have to do is now we just gotta look for where it hits. So since it hits like all the way over here, obviously we want it to hit here. So you just drag these down a little bit. Whoa. drag them down. So you basically just want to try and get it so that it lines up with this. Or you could also set this little mid thing. Actually, what I could do is just make the velocity at the end a little high, and then just slow fade that. Move that over. Make sure that's normal. Let me just make sure. Okay, so see how it like is like a little bit, so just make sure you drag that. That's like essentially perfect right there. So that's how you kind of do the velocity. Weird. Now I think we can just go in and do some screen pumps real quick. So like right here, usually I like to do them on shots. I don't like to overuse screen pumps. There's a lot of people that I see, they overuse the screen pump way too much. It's just a little annoying because you do screen pumping way too much, and you screen pump like super, it just gives you a headache. So one thing that I like doing is you move it in a little bit like that. Make sure on your first frame, and just like turn it slightly like that. Maybe screen pump a little bit more like that. And then you go here, and then you just click restore. So just move a little bit after. So and then also, kind of when you have cuts like this, this is something I learned from my editor buddies. You want to go like maybe a little before like that, and just move it in a little bit, and then like right here, move one over, restore. So it kind of goes like. And then you go on this one, and you do that, and then you do the same thing, kind of bring it in a little bit, and then restore. So it kind of gives you that little. So then we'll do it again right here, because it's shot hits. Do a little bit of pan and crop there, restore. So, like, depending on the song, like, see this song is a little more chill. I usually like to make my screen pumps last a little longer. Whereas, like, if it's like a really in-your-face edit, I make them a little shorter. So, it all just kind of depends kind of with the flow of the music and stuff. So, yeah, we go. I'm just gonna go and use the editor's thing because that has like a reload on it, but, or that has like, or this one's just the shot. Then you just shorten it, move it, and then what you can do is go into that, edit audio, and I'm pretty sure there's a bunch of different things you can do. So like track EQ. If I did that, I usually use this with when I'm doing my full sound little preset. So it's a little more. So, and then what I could do is you can add a thing. Amplitude modulation. Oh, I guess I didn't add it. Oof. Yeah, you have to click add and then OK. And then this one I have another preset for muffle, and this one's like. But that one, I wouldn't really use that one. Don't really need to. You need to use pitch shift. Pitch shift. Click OK, and then I'm just gonna go here. So you want to make sure that's -7 for the top, around between 18 and 20-ish for this, and then that's it. So I think what we're gonna do, fade it, turn it down, because that echo is a little annoying. So I'm gonna shorten it like that. A little longer. Maybe like not have it. I don't know. This is why I usually do do something like that, and then on this lower thing is kind of where I put a bunch of sound effects. So I have a sound effects thing. So add a little swish. So like that one's the one I usually use for a lot of my stuff. So just cut it, put it up there, go like that. Turn this down because you don't want these sound effects to be too loud, and then just have it go like a little under. And then I usually add another audio track. And this one, you just get an impact. I have just like this one that I use all the time. So choose that one, like that. Shorten it. So we just turn that down a little bit. I think I'm gonna use, actually, no, let me just copy that. Let me see one sec. I think what we'll do is we'll use this. Let me copy it. We'll use this for this one over here. I guess here, let me do. So I can like drag it there. And then let me drag it a level down. Copy that, paste, copy, paste. I'll just make it a little longer, a little louder. So for the actual effects, what you're going to want to do, there's a lot of different things you can do. So for like chill edits, I maybe go with something like an overlay. So you can go download, there's tons of overlays like literally everywhere, so they're not that hard to find. So I think I have this, and then just kind of scroll through the overlays. Or the problem is you don't really get that. I just open up a folder, go into my flash drive stuff, go into overlays, and then I just kind of like wait for these to load, if they will. On the table. So I guess I just drag them on really. So I don't want something kind of like that. Yeah, you can also just play them here. So probably not something like that. Yeah, something like that's fine. So like I'll do that. Okay, well, let me like get rid of that. So right here. So I'm probably thinking, so what I like to do, maybe shorten it. You just make this and add, click add. Maybe turn on the opacity a little. So like something like that looks pretty nice. You can find, I think this is Obey Deer. He has like a 10K editing pack, so there's like a bunch of overlays here. Okay, we're back. So yeah, Sony Vegas decided it wanted to crash. So I'm just gonna try and hurry through this as fast as possible because the video is getting a little bit too long. So like I found out I should probably do the HSL adjust on this one because here it has like the cocam. It'll just look better if I do here. So time it. Turn down the saturation. So maybe here go 1. That'll look pretty cool. Actually, maybe make it a little longer, so just like turn that like that. So next we're gonna add the black bars. So the black bars are here. Drag on the white, close out of that, stretch it. You basically just kind of stretch it for like however long you need it to be. Then you're gonna set this to multiply mask. Then you're gonna go to video pan and crop, and you're gonna want to uncheck this thing. This is like the maintain aspect ratio, and you can drag it like that. So let's actually go. Actually, what you want to do, make sure this is on like the first part. Go somewhere like that, and then you can just look. So maybe something like that is usually pretty good, and then you can just go back here, delete, drag that all the way back, so you get like. So like I know a lot of people like when you have cinematics they make the black bars a little bit thicker, where you actually have gameplay they make it a little thinner. Especially when you're doing like Fortnite stuff, because Fortnite you really want to be able to see kind of like the little square here where your items are. You can you can basically go through and edit this, and you can animate it and all this other stuff. But yeah, whereas like the PNG you can't really edit it as heavily as you can this. But really make sure, because this is on multiply mask, so anything under this, like say if I just cut it off right here, so you can still be able to see it, and then you won't be able to see it anymore. So you really gotta make sure that you actually like stretch the whole thing out, or you can just move your other clips above it, because it'll show stuff that's above it. Okay, so as you can see we have the black bars obviously. So now what I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and drag on kind of the effects that I use in like all my edits, kind of since like, I don't know, past whatever. So this is kind of going to be the good stuff. So what we're going to do is go here, kind of want to go to Explorer, and we're going to get, or actually we go to Video and Effects, because all these are going to be effects. So usually I like to start out with the Sapphire stuff, so I scroll down to Sapphire Shake. So I already have a preset, so I'll drag that on, I'll kind of show you. You really just turn down the amplitude, turn down the frequency. It's just supposed to be like a little shake. Like nothing crazy. You can maybe turn up the amplitude like a little bit. It's just supposed to be kind of a little shake, so you can kind of. So just something like that. But always make sure the frequency is turned to like all the way down, because then you start getting like really weird shaky stuff. So there's that. So that's shake. Then what you're gonna want to do is, I think that's, well, oh yeah, another thing that I've started to add, it just makes it look like super nice, is you go here and you're gonna go to glint. So I already have kind of a glint preset. I think I can go ahead and make it though, it's not that hard. So you can see, it looks like bright and like weird. You're gonna make it look even weirder, and it's gonna look like really weird. So you're gonna want to go to brightness all the way up, threshold all the way down, threshold blur up to like 6. Actually, I think you can just mess with the threshold. I think that's what you can mess with. So like you can do kind of, usually make it like a little, like not like that much obviously, but just a little bit. And it also, the glint kind of changes. So like right here, it's a little too bright, so you definitely want to turn the threshold up, kind of like that, something like that. Just looks really nice. You can turn the blur up too, even more, because you turn the blur down, it kind of gets that like, kind of that sparkly look, and I don't really like going for that. So I think I'm gonna I'll just turn it up to 10. Maybe like turn the blur like that a little bit. That should be good. So I usually add that onto the whole thing. It just makes it look a little nicer. think I'm actually gonna turn that up maybe just a smidge more, because like right here it looks just a little bit too much for me. Right there's fine. So there's that, and I think that's it for Sapphire. And actually what you can do is you can actually add a glow right here, and I know it's gonna look like crazy. Turn the bright, maybe turn the threshold up just a little bit. That. Something like that. Just kind of get it right like that, maybe. So what you're gonna do is you can just animate the brightness, so make it brighter. And then not as bright. So just kind of. So just something like that looks really nice. And then I think that's it for the Sapphire now. So now you can just go to RSMB. So it's just motion blur basically, and I think you can just drag it on. Really, I don't really mess with it too much. But it just kind of adds a little bit of some motion blur. It just makes it look nicer. Obviously, you get these like if you like really click through the frames, and it looks like it just kind of looks like weird. Don't worry about it because it's moving so fast you won't even be able to notice notice it. But it definitely makes it look 10 times nicer. So after that, you're basically done with all the main stuff. Now it's time for your color correction. But your color correction doesn't come with actual color correction. I use Magic Bullet Looks. I know there's other you can get other color correction plugins, but Magic Bullet Looks is definitely the best. So actually, I realized I opened it, and we're not gonna do that. Just cancel. Make sure you open it on a frame with that's gonna look like majority of your other frames. So I usually like to get some like that looks fine, and then now I can open it and edit. So we're going for a super colorful thing. So I usually try to scroll down. I think I'm gonna look for maybe a little bit of kind of a more clean color correction rather than something super intense. So that looks fine. Just something a little small, because I already kind of have something crazy. So. And then I guess you can also do something else. Add track EQ, and then just put a little muffle like that. It makes it a little louder, I think. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna turn it down like that. Maybe turn that up. That sounds fun. So, and then basically just render it. So I think that's about it for the video. Hope you guys enjoyed. I really don't know how long this video is gonna be, so but hope you guys enjoyed. Peace. Actually, quick side note. So that's gonna do it for the video. Hope you guys enjoyed. I will roll the final render after this, I guess. So peace.